All right, good morning, ladies and gents. Oh. All right, so I woke up early this morning and went to go cut grass, and it's soaking wet. It's still soaking wet out there. I walked around. At least I got I went ahead and did all the weed whacking. Right, my feet are soaking wet. And they sent me home. They're like, "Can you come back in a couple hours? It's pretty wet." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's just soaking wet." So we're gonna have to let it dry. It was really foggy this morning. I should have knew better. I should have waited until the sun came out and dried everything up. But it is just soaking wet. So I got to go back in a couple hours and cut the yard. You know, they should be making lawnmowers now with blowers on them. Just like they do on the turfs and on the racetracks, where you have a burner that burns the. Man, my feet are soaking wet. My gym shoes are soaking wet. Hopefully, it dries here pretty soon, and I can go back and finish it. It is just soaking wet. Unbelievable. So on my way home, I stopped and got some biscuits and gravy from our local gas station, LA Express. I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to go go back and cut grass. No, doom or drama bum. It's just too wet. My feet were soaking wet from just doing the weed whacking. I'll go back in a couple hours. It should be dry, and then I can cut the yard. At least the weed whacking's done. But it is just soaking wet. I should have knew better, man. It was pretty foggy this morning. Ladies and gents, make sure you check out LA Express, BP gas station. They got good food. Good morning, Debbie. I just stopped and got some biscuits and gravies there. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to have to break out my little rubber Hanley Dugan rubber boots. And I'm going to have to put them on when I go back because it's just soaking wet. I mean, it was soaking wet. Too wet to cut grass, Debbie. I had to come back home. Oh, jeez. Well, today's Saturday, right? Well, the dang, yeah, that's no good. Oh, man, it was, I did a video early this morning when I woke up and it was foggy, right? I didn't pay any attention to it. I thought it cleared up yesterday. So I figured the sun was out and probably dried a lot of the stuff up last night or as the sun was going down yesterday. But I got there this morning and it was just soaking wet. I got the tractor out. I was all ready to go. I'm all psyched. I'm going to get this done. And I walked out into the yard and I'm like, it's wet. And then the owner came out. He's like, "You going to cut the yard, John?" I'm like, "It's kind of wet walked into the yard and he's like, yeah, it's just way too wet. Come back in a couple hours. So I'm all set. The tractor is outside, all gassed up. I'm all set. All I got to do is pull up there, jump on the tractor, and cut my little heart out and get this over and done with. And it's that time of year where I'm going to have to break out the old rubber boots. I walked through that yard and my feet were soaking wet. I can't believe how wet it was, but it probably was that fog that we had early to that just blanketed everything. Probably just didn't let any sun through and didn't let it dry up. No, I ain't no expert. Excuse me, drama bum. Johnny, I seen drama bum say, Johnny's Rolling Thunder Kramer grass expert. No, I'm not a grass expert. It's just way too wet to cut, even for me. And I'm the type of guy where I show up there and do the job and I'm out of there, right? But this was one time I went there and it's just way too dang wet. Way too wet. And they just had the yard fertilized. So the yard's growing like crazy. And it's just wet. I can't go out there to mow unless I got me boots on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to get my little rubber boots out. No, it's that time of year. Right? You can't even go to the yard without your feet getting soaking wet. So I'm going to wait a couple hours. They asked if I can come back in a couple hours, and that's what I will do. I will go back, get it done after it dries. Monday, they want me to do, I got work lined up over there. It's that time of the year. They want me to cut down some more branches. They want me to paint the shed before winter comes. So I got some work still lined up over there. I still got some work lined up over there. Right? And pretty soon it's going to be leaves. Leaves are going to be falling everywhere. And they got 6 giant maple oak trees on their property. It's just leaves everywhere. So I'll have to do that. I'll have to get up on the roof and clean that up. We're ready. End of the year. Let's get it over with, folks. Come on, winter. I need 3-4 months of sitting around and relaxing and doing stuff around here. Right? I might do some stuff inside my apartment this winter. I don't know. I need to get me a little bunny. A little bunny to come over and chill and hang out. Keep me warm. Joking. Or am I? Nah. All right, I'm all excited, man. I drank a bunch of coffee this morning. I'm ready to go. I got there. I was like, yeah, let's do that. They're like, it's pretty wet. Yeah, it is. Let's do this. Do you have a shed bum? Who you calling bum? Me, Debbie? Yeah, I got a shed. Why? Does anyone ever get issued a shed? What? What in the heck is Drama Bum talking about? How do you get issued a shed? I don't know. Do I have a shed? Yes. Have I lived in that shed? Yes, I did. Yes, when I was transitioning from my house to here, I shouldn't even say transitioning. It reminds me of something else. It's very sick and hurts me. Let me see what Drama Bumps have. No, but out here they're called storage units. Depending on where you are in the country is how smart somebody is. I've heard them called a shed called a storage unit. But don't get confused, because they'll hear if you mention a storage unit, people think you bought a storage unit, right? One of these storage units that you go to a place and you buy. Oh, here they're called sheds. That's what they're called. That's what they is. You can call them whatever you want. Don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. I like, Debbie says I have like 4 sheds on this property. Yeah. I got one shed over at my mother's property that I moved from my property. Before I moved here, I moved the shed over to her property. So I got my tractors and car parts and everything over there, hoods, all kinds of crap piled in the shed, which I have been cleaning the shed out. Now it's like a 16-foot by, I don't know, 10 foot or whatever, 14 or 15 foot by 10 shed. Plenty of room. It's just I got all kinds of crap in there I don't need. I should have threw out a long time ago. I got to change my sock. They're soaking wet. Well, it's a dang shame that people like you and people like me, it's a dang shame that I couldn't cut grass this morning 'cause it was too wet. It's a dang shame. All right, we should be having the sirens go off here pretty soon, which you folks will be hearing. Now, you folks will be hearing some tornado sirens. Do not get spooked. It is just our way of saying good morning in our small little town. Can you guys hear that dang siren? It's our air raid. Testing, air raid, testing. Yes, everybody wake up out of your comas. Wake up. It's Saturday afternoon. Huh? This is a town. This is a town that makes sure they want to wake up all their people. No sleeping after 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So they send the siren out that wakes people up. A lot of people are saying, well, it's a test. I'm like, no, them tests are on Thursdays, I think, or Tuesdays or Wednesdays for tornado sirens. This is to get you lazy bums up out of bed before noon. I'm shutting it off. There, I shut it off, okay? I got everything hooked up right here to my apartment. All the sirens, lights, even signs. I hit a button and the sign flips in town that says, welcome to Northeast Upper Peninsula, LaGrange. People are like, ain't we in Indiana? Not no more. Nah, I love it. Even on I-80, I got a button I hit and it flips the sign to something. It's unbelievable. People just drive around in circles out here. I love it. Deborah. Debbie. Deborah. Debbie, I'm home. My coffee's ready. All right. Oh, what a day. I wish you people would stop walking in the way of my footage. Do I got to get a hold of the Pentagon? I am trying to create a movie scene here. Why do people insist? I'm walking right through my camera. I can't live this way. Wait, what did Debbie say? You got nothing to do but be a jackass to Johnny, bum. Yeah, you dirty bum. Well, I changed my socks. They were soaking wet. My gym shoes, I can't wear them. I got to put my boots on, my rubber booties. Well, I got to put on my rubber booties. You dirty bum. Well, so I woke up for nothing. Woke up early for nothing. Went to the job site to cut the yard. And it's just too stinking wet. I could have swam in that yard. It was so wet. Could have laid down in the grass and just took a bath. It was so wet. It was just unbelievable. And it's funny because all the places that were in the sun is nice and dry. But anything underneath the trees or in the shade of the back of the house was just drenched. You know me, I would have jumped on that tractor and cut it if it was wet. But the customer asked if I could not cut it while it was wet, if I can come back. And I said, surely I will come back. And they were like, you're already here. So I'm going to pay you right now while you're here. And you just come back this afternoon and cut the grass. And I was like, I'm on it. Right? I'll be back in a couple hours after it dries. They're like, call us first to make sure it is dry before you come. I'm like, I can do that, being that I'm only 5 minutes away from you guys. Right? This job is like 5 minutes away from me. Maybe 6, 7 minutes, if that, not even 5 minutes. So I can do that. I'm just going to sit here and wait once it dries here. I'll call probably about, what time is it, noon? I'll give it a couple hours. 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'll call her. How's it look? They say, it looks pretty good. He walked in the yard. It ain't wet no more. I'm there. Get this job over and done with. And then I got to go back Monday. Got some stuff to do Monday. Sunday, Monday. I wish it wasn't Sunday. But it's Monday, Sunday, Monday. Drama bum. What's wrong? Why is David, why? Why did you get rid of it? He's counted as a number. My God, Levine. Son of a Levine. I'm just joking. What do you mean he's a troll? It's the only friends I have, David, is trolls. Let them be. I got to go cut grass here in a couple of hours, David. I'm drinking black coffee today. Good morning. You're up early today, David. Oh, wait. He's probably getting ready to do a cigar video. Are you doing a cigar video? Dave, I got a couple hours to kill here real fast. And then I got to get back over to that house and cut the yard. Dang wet grass everywhere. Gym shoe soap. Sock soap. Rockin' sockin' yard. Someone wants to put their real name and troll. Have at it. Is that his real name? Oh, if they want to use, I see what he's saying. If they want to use their real names, we are going through these troll accounts that we are seeing, that people that just have names or letters on there, like Paige Turner. Hi, Diamond Dave. Don't you ever call him Diamond Dave. David Levine don't even like Dave. Don't ever say he. I agree, Dave. Oh, look at the big Levine comes in here and all the women go crazy. It's David. Have you seen his chiseled Greek body? From granite, chiseled from stone, from the Greek old country. Yes, we've seen your new physique, David. Chiseled from stone. Carried from the great Greek god. Mountains down to be chiseled out of pure granite stone. All right, what's going on today? No, I'm just killing time here, man. I'm drinking black coffee, which I just don't do black coffee, so I think I probably should run to the dollar store real quick and get me some creamer. Good morning, Paige Turner. We're all in a good movie. Well, I might film my gig tonight, Johnny. All right, who you with? AM station or with Emily tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a toss-up. We don't know. Dave don't know if he's filming his gig tonight, which would probably be at Martini's. I'm not sure. AM. So he's going with AM tonight, AM station, which is all an acoustic set, folks. Is it just going to be you and Jimmy, or is it going to be the Kahuna player too? The new drum guy that you guys got going? Let me know now. Ladies and gentlemen, go check out Dave's channel tonight. I believe the show's at 9 o'clock? All three of you guys, the Kahuna, Jimmy, and you. Chances are that you wear a silly grin. Me, Jimmy, and Kenny. People were asking about Kenny. Who's this Kenny guy on the old Kahuna Honas? I was like, I have no idea. He's new. Right? This band brings in people. It's constantly rotating. It's constantly adapting to the atmosphere, to the crowd, to the bar. Right? Yeah. He is a buddy. Yeah. He's new. People were in there asking, who's this guy on the Kahuna? I have no idea. He might as well just set up his drum set behind you guys. I know. There's rumors he's got a Neil Peart drum set that he's going to set up there just to do a acoustic set, which that itself, just seeing the Neil Peart drum set behind AM station, everybody would go crazy. Paige Turner, Gin Blossoms. I have no idea. They might be they might be opening up for Dave's, right? The Gin Blossoms. They might be. I've heard of them before. Promises, Promises by Naked Eyes. But we're used to promises around here, right? I can barely see out of my eyes. Look, where are my glasses? So I understand what you're saying. Debbie loves that song, right? Promises, promises. I forget who even sings that song. Was that is that the who sings Promises, Promises? Is that the same band that sings Everybody Wants to Rule the World? Something like that. Go a little ditty that goes something like that. No, it's Naked Eyes. Everyone loves Naked Eyes. I do. I Debbie Fox. I will watch tonight too. Sure you will. Right? All the women love all the women love the new Dave, right? The Greek god chiseled from stone, right? All oiled up and tanned. All the women. I can't even have any women anymore. They did. Dave says they did Always Something. Oh yeah, that's not yeah. Always something there to remind me. Bow, bow, bow. Always something there. I remember that song now. I know what song you're talking. I think they played that at our prom in '86. I'm not sure if it was '86 or maybe '87. When did that song come out? I thought it was '84. '82. I played with the singer a few times. What was that? Can some Bigfoot out of my shot? This is unbelievable. Trying to produce a film here. I got people walking back forth. This is a. Oh my God. Let's see what Paige Turner says. Did you say Jamie West Orem used to come or used to go in the store? There's an under West. Yeah, Paige Turner. Sure. Dave says he loves the Fox. Well, everybody loves Jamie Foxx, right? All the women love Jamie Foxx, and that whole Ray Charles thing that he did. Oh, is it coming? Oh, baby, boom, choo, choo. The whole piano thing. Everybody loves Jamie Foxx. All right. What a beautiful day. Debbie, you okay? Everyone all right? Boy, look at Paige Turner and how everybody and dueling bumholes. How look at how they're all being polite now, talking all nice and everything, right? Usually they're in here busting my cojones and everything, asking questions about Dave's show. I'm like, I don't know. That's Dave's show. This is my show. I just busting cojones everywhere. Reach the Beach is one of my favorite. I have no idea what you're talking about. It must be a song by Jamie Foxx. Girl, once I reach the beach. You want to do Stand or Fall with AM. Yeah, there's a couple songs in there that are pretty good. Right? There's a couple songs in there that's pretty good. Hey Dave, did you I like that new Paul Reed Smith that you bought. Everyone's shocked because everyone's like, why does Dave have a new Paul Reed Smith when he don't like Paul Reed Smith's necks on him? But that's a sweet Paul Reed Smith, dude. And you know what? It's not. I don't think it's an SE. You sold it that fast, huh? And I bet you got every bit of what you wanted out of it. That was a sweet guitar. That was pretty dang sweet. Dave, you still got the banana 84 Kramer? The banana color, the yellow one? My student bought it Thursday. Jeez, that was pretty dang quick, dude. That was pretty fast. But it was a sweet guitar. Oh, the yellow banana Kramer was your buddy's? Well, I thought you and Crowbar had one. Yeah, that was a sweet Paul Reed Smith. Every bit worth of $2,500 or $3,000 probably. Right? Every bit of it. It had the eagles on it. It had the birds on the fretboard. We had a beautiful paint job on it. No, I was showing my buddies, and Zim had one. Zim just did a video. You got $2,500 out of it? Yeah. Every bit of worth it. I bet. I bet you probably could have got more, Dave. Zimmers just did a video, Dave. He bought another locker. I think that banana Kramer one was going for $7.99. I think brand new. Yeah, this time he didn't score big. The new video he did with the locker, he didn't score big. No, I'm going to tell you what. I was at a yard sale 3 days ago, and the guy owns a bunch of property out here, a bunch of houses. He's a real estate guy, and I just pulled over for the heck of it to see what he had a couple big signs out there, yard sale going on. I pulled over there. I talked to him. I bought a couple things pretty cheap. I bought that camera that you guys are looking through right now. I bought that camera for I don't know, $2 or $1. And he asked, "What are you interested in?" And I told the guy any guitar stuff. He's like, "You, if you were here an hour ago, I had a guitar, but some guy came here and bought it." And he's like, "But I got a giant box full of guitar pedals." And I'm like, "You're kidding me." He's like, "Nope." He said, I'm not going to take them. I'm like, "Well, you know, you can get rid of them at the pawn shop." And he's like, "I'm not going to drive all the way to Fort Wayne." So I got the guy's number, and he's supposed to reopen his yard sale this week. I'm going to give the guy a call, David, and I'm going to go check out this. He says he's got a giant box of guitar pedals. I'm like, guitar effect pedals, right? You know what I'm talking about? And he's like, yeah, effect pedals. I guess he buys all these homes that are foreclosed and people had to move out and they just left everything in it. Well, he said he comes across guitars, all kinds of amps. He said he's got boxes full of guitar pedals. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it out, see what he's got. I just got three of my starter. I got three of my starters back from my tech. New bone nuts. Oh, you put bone nuts on the Warmoth neck. I have came with Karina nuts, and the material sucks. Dave, didn't one of your guitars have a Wenge neck on it? I was watching a video this morning on a guy on a new guitar that's out, and they said that it had a Wenge neck on it, and they said it was an oiled neck. And I was like, are you okay? The guy said it plays great. Something to do with a Wenge neck is like an oiled neck or something. Maybe oiled sealed or something, but he said it played great, felt great. And I thought it was a roasted neck, right? But the guy was like, no, it's not roasted. It's actually just a Wenge neck. The wood is Wenge, but the way they finish it, he says it feels great, plays great. America, America, God shed his grace on me. Brotherhood. So I'm going to go check out this box of guitar pedals that this guy has and see what kind of deal I can get. I'm not paying top dollar for them because I don't know if they work, right? That's what I tell people when I buy pedals, right? I have no idea if this thing even works. I'm taking a big chance. I can get home, plug it in, and the things scream all day and night. Bad capacitors if they sit, especially. And I was trying to tell the guy if they sit outside with the moisture and everything, now that, you know, the nights are starting to cool off, you'll wreck them. I'm like, get that box. If you got a full box of guitar pedals, put them inside so the weather don't monkey around with them. So I'm going to give the dude a call. I got his phone number. I'm going to go check out and see what kind of pedals he's got. Folks, make sure you go and stop in at, I told them I would give them a shout out, Angola, Indiana, Money Source Pawn Shop. They got a couple good instruments in there. They got a couple Warlocks in there. They got a couple Dimebag Darrell guitars in there. I'm interested in one amp that they have there. They have a 6505 PV tube amp, but they're asking too much for it. I think they want $700 for it, which is a good price, but it's out of my price range. It's too much for me. I'm just a poor boy. But make sure you check out Angola. Why are you posting Dave's channel in my chat, Deborah? Debbie, you worked for me, not David. This is unbelievable. Levine, I cannot have this. This is unbelievable, Levine. I can't do this. How are you getting my... Dave don't post my channel in his chat. Deborah, you worked for me. No, Debbie. Deborah, I know I was being nice. No, Deborah. Debbie, this isn't my channel. This ain't Levine's channel. Look, he's laughing his ass. This is unreal. This is unbelievable. I can't even have a channel. Dave, I'm going to hit 24K subs today. Sure you are. Sure you are. When everybody that works for me is posting your channel, I'm sure you're going to hit 24K soon. I'm sure. This is phenomenal. I can't deal with. This is unbelievable. I can't deal with this. No, Debbie, I was just being nice. It's obvious you have not watched Dave Levine's show as long as me. It's obvious. There is no nice when it comes to Dave's channel, Debbie. Let's see what Paige Turner says. When is Santana coming back on? This is unbelievable. Who gives a crap about Santana, Paige Turner? This is my channel. Santana is a band. Black Magic Woman. I got a black. We don't care. I know this much. You folks are in a treat because I hear that Joe Walsh is going to make a special appearance on Dave's channel. A lot of people don't know that. For one, Bob Dylan is going to make a special appearance on Dave's channel soon. Although he has been hated for years by Dave. This is unbelievable. Not sure. I talked to her recently. She has been traveling. We don't care about Santana on this channel. This is unbelievable. This is Turner. Debbie, timeout Turner. This is this is unreal. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Right? And then he's rubbing it in. I'm going to hit 24K subs today. Yeah, I'm sure you are when you're brainwashing all of our mods. Debbie, I know. Before you used to say, Debbie, I'm not really interested in Dave Levine's channel, Johnny. Right? But ever since he's gotten his new Greek body back, chiseled from pure granite from the Greek god mountains, all the women want to go hang over at this is I can't even have a YouTube channel. Yep. I hope you're happy, Levine. You put a lot of us YouTubers out of work with your new chiseled body from granite. So a lot of people are saying they can't figure out if he's a Greek god, Zeus, or just some idiot. And I'm siding on the idiot. I'm right there with Krellbar and the rest of them. Oh, he's loonier than the two, but we love him. That's why we hang out there. Where did Krellbar, Dave? Where did Krellbar get his crap? How did you guys come up with two twin Banana 84 banana headstock Kramers? How did Krellbar get his hands on one? And how much is Krellbar asking for his? I know Krellbar had, who had one? Was it Krellbar or Joe? I'm not sure. This is unreal. Unbelievable. Debbie, it ain't funny. How much is Dave paying you? Go on, how much is he paying you? Comes in here. It's my channel and my mod. Krellbar didn't have one. Oh, Zim did. I thought Krellbar had one that day. Was it Zim? It might have been Zim. But Zim's all the way out in Arizona. By the time you're done paying for that guitar and shipping price, you're looking at probably $900. Krellbar didn't have one. Zim did. It was Zim. I thought it was Krellbar that had one. Nah, well, who cares? They're too expensive for me right now. I'll have to go shopping on. I was watching Steve from Boston. I want to give Steve from Boston a shout out in his channel. I also watch his channel a lot. But he was saying that the guitar market on Guitar Center is starting to drop the prices because I don't know. I was watching Tone King the other night too, and he was saying that he was showing tricks of how he buys guitars, and he gets these guitars brand new, but they're actually listed as used. So I was watching him the other night talk about this. Steve from Boston, his guitar channel. He's got some Kramers that I was checking out. But he was saying that the used gear is coming down at Guitar Center. Steve from Boston is in the next town from you. I watch him. I think he's got the best sounding rig for YouTube, right? And it ain't even a real rig. It's a plugin, and the guitar sounds that he's getting from these plugins, I think, is incredible. They sound great. from a plug-in. And, I was watching that long-haired dude. Who's that long-haired Glenn? I was watching Glenn last night, and he's like, guitar amps are on their way out. If they keep producing these solid state amps and plugins that sound just, you can't tell if it's a guitar amp or not, a real guitar amp or a plug-in. Tube amps are on their way out, from what he was saying. And I agree with him. The solid states, I got a Johnson Marquis, or a Johnson. Shoot. There's like 3 versions of it. Johnson Mirage, which is a solid state amp. But I was playing with it yesterday, and I'll be god dang if it don't sound like a tube amp. These solid state amps have come so far, it sounds just like a tube amp. Might not have that power, that volume, but it sounds like it, right? I got a Johnson too. Oh, you mean an amp? Yes, I mean it. David, this is unbelievable. I'm trying to run a show here, Levine. I don't come on your channel and joke around. No, I don't. Right? No. I'm even shocked you're here. It's been 3 years. Right? You've been a mod for 7 years now on my channel. And this is the first time you showed up in 7 years. Right? And then he steals all the ladies and they're posting his channel in my chat without even asking me, which I'm the owner. This is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm smoking a cigar. Are you live right now, Dave? You know me, I'll turn this camera right around and go to Dave's and stream him. Which I was streaming a couple of his lives, AM station. Dave, what time is the show tonight? Go on. Plug your show tonight, Dave. What Page Turner say? You need a new rule, Dave. People on panel can pick up guitars and noodle on. No, don't, Page Turner, because then all of them will be up there noodling, and we'll be having so. You remember this song? And then the other one got, what are they playing? We won't be able to figure out anything. No, I do like when people show their guitar gear and guitars and pedals and amps. If you're a guitar pedal amp dude, you love looking at other people's stuff. I love that part of the show where they show everyone their guitars. Hey, Crowbar, what's that behind you? Wow, Johnny, that's a new guitar I picked up the other day. Right? Joe's always, what? Does Joe still have that bass that he dropped on camera? Right? Joe was showing us his bass. That was hilarious. I was on the ground laughing. Joe's like, hey, check out my new bass. And then he set it down in the guitar stand, and then it just went, fell completely over on his face. Everyone was like, whoa. No, I think Dave plays that clip once in a while. Just to remind Joe, don't get too big, Joe. I still control you. And sometimes he plays that clip just to piss Joe off, I think. And I love it. It's hilarious. I'll put that in the next intro next week. It was hilarious. No offense, Joseph, if you're watching. No offense, but it was hilarious. Dave played it on his intro. Right? That was hilarious. And then he's always pissing Joe off with there'll be no Incredible Hulk this week on the channel. That pisses Joe. He's pissing off. Levine, you're pissing everybody off. What time is it? I got to go to work here soon. I got to go to work. I cannot believe I went there this morning. It was just soaking wet. Debbie, are you there? Debbie? It's Dave's nature. I know he rips on everybody, right? Some of the biggest stars in the world won't even mess with Dave. They're like, nope, he's a roaster. He'll roast you to death. I am all psyched out to go cut this yard and get it over with. Oh, you're here still, Debbie? Is there anything else you want to do for Dave on my channel while he's here? Right? Is there anything else you want to do, Deborah? If you notice, I roast myself. We all roast ourselves. Even me. I'm a complete idiot. But I'm having fun with it. So at 9 o'clock tonight, you're definitely going to be filming it, Dave. I'll swing by there and check it out. I mean, it's Saturday night. You know me, I'm pretty busy tonight. It's Saturday night, right? I got a date with a couch and a YouTube, right? That's what I got. It's my big adventures tonight. Oh, it's Jimmy's birthday. No. Who knew? I had no idea it was Jimmy's birthday. Who the hell is Jimmy? I can give two shits, Labine, who Jimmy is. I've been watching too much of Dave's channel. Hey, what kind of strings you using? Why in the hell do you want to know? It's none of your business. You son of a bitch. My singer. Oh, he's your singer. Let me see what Debbie's saying. Shall I post a page again, Johnny? I don't think so, Deborah. I don't think you should, Deborah. No, Deborah. I don't think you really should. I think you should be listening to the owner of this channel. I'll promote the channels that I want to promote. Folks, if you want to check out Dave Levine's channel, Dave's guitar channel, at 9 o'clock tonight, it's going to be AM station playing at Martini's. And it's going to be an acoustic set with a new Kahona player, which he's been a little bit offbeat, right? You tell that guy when he's on stage with the Levine, there ain't no playing Kahona with one hand and trying to, right, as he's drinking a beer to look at. No, listen, I'm the manager. When you're on stage with Levine, you best be on cue. You best be ready. I got to do everything in this show. I got to run security. I got to make sure these guys play up to standard. And I'll tell you another thing, Levine. If I hear Jimmy trying to hit them high, and he ain't there, I'll shut the whole project down. He better be hitting them highs. I don't care if he needs to get somebody to squeeze them cojones when he hits that high note in the Supertramp song. I can't be having him off. He's got to be on every night. It's like Randy. It's like Randy from the Eagles, right? Glenn Fry was like, I know you don't want to sing the song. I know it's torturing, that high chord there, right? You got to hit it. You got to be on every single night. Tell that to Jimmy. Jimmy, we need you to hit that high note. And we need you to hit it good. He was sick last week. Well, he ain't got time to be sick, Levine. He's in the Dave Levine band now. You ain't got time to be sick, Jimmy. Your whole life consists of AM station and Dave Levine, Jimmy. Get used to it. We all did. And we're just mods for Dave. The world revolves around Dave and his new chiseled Greek body. So get it together, Jimmy. And Kenny, get that together too with that Kahuna. I don't want to see this showing off shit. You're there to do a job. Did we pay these guys yet, Levine? Dave, did we pay these guys? No one gets paid until the job is over with. Now that we got that clear, I can tell you another thing, Levine. I've been talking to your guitar pedal. I know what you're saying. My guitar pedal hasn't been out of the closet in years. I know. But that foot pedal you got has its own brain. It's been calling me. It's been talking to me the whole time. When's Dave going to use me? Right? When's Dave going to break out FM station so he can break out all the guitar pedals that he got connected to me? Now, I tried to break it to him easy. I'm like, it just costs too much to use the guitar pedal, Dave's guitar pedals, his board. It costs too much, folks. Right? It costs too much. Oh, now Debbie Fox is going to go ahead. Cigar Hangouts. Yeah, it's where Dave smokes a cigar, shows off his Greek chiseled body all oiled up, all tan and everything. He owns 3 tanning beds in his own basement. And all the women go crazy. And some of the dudes go crazy for him. But that's what is going on. I'm doing a fill-in gig this month on bass. Are you kidding me, really? And you're going to be playing bass. You might want to have Electric Omega Joe ship you that bass that he dropped. I'm joking. I'm just joking. I'm just busting balls. We love you, Joe. If you're watching, we love you. Oh, you got 5 bases. I should have known that. I should have known that. Right? I should have known that. You owned your own equipment store, so. Let me see what page turns. Why do people teach sweep techniques and throw in hammer-ons and pull-offs? It's like I'm going to teach you sweeps. Make it 10 minutes harder by throwing in another technique. You suck at it. I have no idea. I can sweep. And I learned how to sweep by not even learning how to sweep. It was just the way I was picking. And that's a sweep. I also watched Steve Terryberry, which is an excellent kid. The kids, I don't care what people said. The people keep saying he's ignorant. He's always making fun of people. I don't care. The kid can shred. Steve Terryberry. The kid can shred. He's a shredder. The kid's pretty good. Paige Turner, can you do me a favor? Can you keep your opinions to yourself? When you have a channel with a face on it and content of you playing guitar, then you can go ahead and tell us that we suck. But till then, you can't give us that opinion until we see content on your channel of you playing the guitar. Ain't it great how these people come into our channels and they've never played guitar in their lives? They don't have no content or anything, but they tell us we're doing everything wrong. I can't deal with this kind of crap. You've been hanging out with Levine way too much, Dave Turner, or Paige Turner. Let's see you sweep, Johnny. Dust off the electric. Oh, my God. Do I got to do everything around here? It's obvious I got to do everything. Sweeping is just a picking technique. You sweep down each string you hit. Ding, 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 ding. And as you get better at it doing it, you'll get faster. So then you can. But the key really is using your note hand that's going to hold the notes. If you're sweeping and you don't have any place to put your fingers or don't know what you're doing, then it ain't going to sound nothing that it should be. And don't ask me. Ask Dave Levine, because Dave Levine knows everything. Dave is a teacher. He also was a studio session player. So Dave knows things. Okay? I don't know everything. All right? Listen to Bon Jovi. Right? Johnny had his 6-string heart. I do have a 6-string heart. I play until I can just play. But I had to work on the docks, Page Turner, and working for the man, I brought home the pay. For love, idiot. Go listen to the music. My God. I want to ask one question. Why don't we have these problems on Dave Levine's channel when he's live? Nobody goes into his channel and busts his cojones no more. Well, Cheech does once in a while. But why, Paige, are you in here? Now all of a sudden you're being good, Paige. Why? That's my question, Paige. Is why you over here busting my balls all the time. Now the great Dave Levine, the eighth wonder of the world, comes into my chat, and all you are being good. Oh, it's Dave. My mods are posting his channel without even asking me, and they're making changes to my channel, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Dave said it was okay." Dave who? David Lee Roth? No, Dave Levine. Oh, I see now. Paige is Ben. I know it's Ben. They're all from Dave's channel. Bunch of idiots. Nine o'clock tonight, folks. Dave's Guitar Channel. 9 o'clock tonight. AM station playing at Martini's. From what Dave says, stop in there, folks. They got great ribeye tips, food, and all kinds of stuff. I got to do everything around here. Let's see what Dave's got to say now. I knew it was someone from my channel. Didn't know it was Ben, but good to know. Oh, it's good to know that Ben's been over here busting my ass and harassing all the women in my channel and everything, right? Dave's like, it's good to know it was one of my guys over here. He's gone, David. I'm sorry. You won't be seeing Ben Deho anymore on your channel. He had an accident, and there was nothing we could do about it, David. There was nothing we could do about it. I'll tell you what, I do like that new Flying V that Joe had from Schecter. But I picked up a Flying V Jackson that I had a little while ago. And you can't play it. You just can't sit down and play a Flying V. They look great. They look cool. They look metal. But as far as trying to play one of them dang things, it's impossible. I got rid of it. They look great, but they play like crap. I don't know how they sit there and play that thing. You got to put it in between your legs, and then your arm is way up here, right? You're trying to play the dang thing, but the thing is propped way up because you got it interlocked in your leg so it can sit on your leg and you can play it. But then your hand's way up here trying to play G chords or bar chords or whatever. I'm like, this thing, it just, it looked cool when I bought it. It was a Randy Jackson V. But I was like, this is ridiculous. And I sold it. I got rid of it. It just ain't me. right? That's because you can't sit down and rock. No, you not like that. I usually do sit down when I play my Strats or my Les Paul, but that Flying V and the way it was shaped, you just couldn't. There was no way. You had to stick it in your leg, and the way it's stuck in your leg, it's pointing up on an angle. So you're like, this thing sucks. I sold it. Ah, nah, I sold it. Looks cool, but it sucked. You've practically got to stand up with a strap and play it. Bum ba dum bum bum ba da dum bum. Bum ba da dum bum bum. Oh, David, did you know Slash was in my chat a couple weeks ago? Slash, the man, was actually, and he wanted me to play a song, and I even told him I covered one of your guys' songs, Patience. He went and checked it out. He came back into my chat before I was over with, and he said, "Dude, that was pretty good." I was like, "It took me forever to learn. There was no bowl of cherries, I'll tell you that. I have no idea how you did that." But that's what we do around here, Levine. We do things that people are saying it's impossible. There's no way he can do that. We do it. It's what we do. So once again, I want to go ahead and plug Dave's channel, Dave Levine, Dave's Guitar Channel at 9 o'clock tonight at Martini. Special guests Jimmy and Kenny, and we're watching them. Right? They better be on cue. They better be tight, or they're out of the band. Dave, I'm sorry, I got a job to do as manager at the AM station. And I want a security team around there. I don't care. You tase these people if they get too close to Levine. I really don't care what the owner of the bar says. You can't tase people. I run the show around here. They're getting tased if they get too close to the Levine. Drop them. I don't care. I'm running the show. All right, let me see what Paige Turner says. Big rock fest out here in the desert next week. My daughter wants to see the GNR Iron Maiden night. We got Mustaine, Crazy Dave Mustaine is out here. Big show, Megadeth coming. And Aerosmith, I got the bad news a couple days ago. There's no way Steven is going to be able to do any of the skit scattling anymore for a while. Shows are called off due to bleeding in the throat, which he's probably got a hemorrhage or a node or something that one. But Steven's been doing this stuff. Eventually, what are they, 80 now? Like, what do you want me to do, folks? Put them in wheelchairs and oxygen tanks and roll them out onto the stage for you folks? I could do it. If the money's there, I'll do it. But it's just, they're getting to that point, folks, where their voices are damaged. You do this your whole life. Your vocal cords are going to be damaged. Eventually, it's going to give out. So, uh, you know, fast recovery, Stephen. We love you. You can't be singing none of the skilly pop pop do 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 and none of that stuff. Patience with your voice, and maybe by the time you're 90, you can do another show. We're not sure yet. Just I don't know. Here's the thing: they already had the show booked. If I was running the show and the manager, I would have been like, "Why don't we get someone to come in, fill Steven's shoes for now for 3-4 months, give his voice a break?" But they were like, "No, we're just going to shut down the whole production." And I was like, just shut it down. Right? Shut it down. Well, I know I got a thing from Black Crows on my Facebook yesterday. they're saying that they're shutting down the shows. And you know, I've been watching the Black Crowes do a couple shows out there, and with the Aerosmith, and they sounded good, right? I'm a big Black Crowes fan, always was from the first record they put out. Always been a big fan of Aerosmith, been promoting them since I was a child. Remember going to family picnics and me walking up with Aerosmith playing in my boombox. Everyone's like, "You're just a kid. What is that music you're listening? This is Aerosmith." You're a kid. I know. It's Wednesday, Johnny. This Wednesday, Johnny, I'm having Steve Rosen. Yes, the guitar dude. He wrote he wrote the Eddie Van Halen book, Tone Chasing, coming to the show. Yes, next week. I remember that. Folks, check out Dave's channel next week. He's got the guy that wrote the book on Tone Chasing with Eddie Van Halen, which everybody is chasing that tone, right? No, everyone sounds like Eddie Van Halen. It's like a giant brain. If one of them does it, the rest of them do it, right? Remember, it was Zakk Wylde for a while. It was Zakk came out, Randy Rhoads. Everyone wanted to sound like Randy Rhoads. Well, if you want to sound like Randy Rhoads, then just go see Randy Rhoads. But now everybody sounds like Randy Rhoads. Everyone sounds like Zakk Wylde. Everyone sounds like Eddie Van Halen. It's just, I can't do this anymore. I've given this rock and roll world all I can. And I'm much like Herbie from Journey, the manager, much like Peter Grant, right? I've done all I can for this band, and I can't do no more. Right? I'm gonna have to stand down, and this is my last swan song to the AM station. Band, I brought these guys so far. Debbie, you can pull your head out of Dave's butt now. I think he's gone. Debbie says, yes, great show for sure. She don't even. I can't have this. This is my channel. Why is Levine coming? Now they're all going, oh, it was a great show, Dave. If you play all the Eddie's gear, you will sound like yourself playing the rig. Yeah, it was all in Eddie's fingers, so people just want that tone. That's about it. Can they play like Eddie Van Halen? Probably not, but they just want that sound. Eddie used to do different stuff throughout his career, and he also always sounds like Eddie. Yeah, it's his style of playing. Wow, Dave going to watch that. Oh, are you going to watch that, Deborah? Right. In a dark little closet, right? I'm starting to wonder if you are really Debbie. Just joking, Debbie. All right, well. What a beautiful day. What time is it? It is 1 o'clock. That yard should be getting dry here soon. I'm going to give it one more hour, and then I'm going to drive back over there and cut this yard, get it over with. Folks, Debbie, I am a mod over there. But if I had and started posting people's channels and Dave's guitar channels, chat, do you know what Dave would do? He'd be like, wait a minute, folks. He would interrupt whatever they were talking about. This is exactly what Levine would do. We'd be talking about guitars or whatever. Yeah, did you see that? Wait. Everybody, wait a minute. Johnny, did you just post somebody's channel in my chat? Son of a bitch. That's what Levine would do. So I'll do the same thing here. Right? Hey, hold on. Some guy coming down the sidewalk. He don't look good. It could be a Bigfoot. I'm not sure. But you know what? These people watch my channel that live around here. As soon as I go live, they all come out. You don't see them when I'm live. When I'm not live, they don't even walk down this sidewalk. As soon as I go live, here they come down the sidewalk. And then I'll shut the camera off. You won't see nobody. And then I'll go live. Next thing you know, here comes a guy. Right? Blowing leaves or whatever. They love to piss me off. That's all right. Let's see what Paige Turner says now. Same. You can't get notes from Note Hammer on like Champ. That the harmonics or harmonies down pat, get the whammy good, and you won't sound like King Edward. I don't know. Man, everybody wants to play. Even I want to learn how to play like Eddie Van Halen or whatever. Sometimes I can, sometimes you can't. It's like John. Who's that guy that sang all them great songs? Wrote all John. He's a blues guy. He slept with one of them hot-looking girls or whatever. I forget the guy's name. Anyways, it's like he was saying, you could play Eddie Van Halen or Stevie Ray Vaughan for a couple minutes, and then afterwards, your hand's all crapped up, and you ain't got nothing. You got crap. And he's right. All right, let me see what Dave's saying. It's Bigfoot. Quick, the cameras. That takes everything out of focus. Dave, this is a brand new camera. I just got it at a garage sale for $1. It is a Vitex C960 HD camera. John Mayer, that's his name. That's his name. Great guitar player, great singer, songwriter. But he's right. Could I play a couple of Stevie Ray songs? Yes. But after that, I got nothing. My hands all cramped up. My forearms are all cramped up. And I got nothing. You got nothing after that, kid. That's exactly what John Mayer told me. Personal. And I was like, you're right. Right? I'm good for a couple songs, but after that, it's over with. My hands all cramped up. Fingers are all in knots. I agree with him 100%. Right? Let's see what Dave's got to say. Johnny, it's a joke that every picture of Bigfoot is out of focus. I know this, David. That's why I got a new camera. I heard you with all that crap you were saying about Bigfoot. How do you know it's Bigfoot? You can't see it. The camera's shaking all over the place. The camera's so blurry. I know that. Don't worry, David. I got this under control. I will. Don't worry about it. This is my channel to be. Debbie Fox says, yes, they are always. They always are out of focus. They sure are. But not this kid. Huh? Not this kid. This kid went and got brand new HD cameras. I got 2 of them. I'm going to get a clear photo of Bigfoot. And you're going to see him walking right down that sidewalk. It's like every pics. Quick the camera with Vaseline on the lens. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, we're not going to waste any Vaseline here on any lens. I can tell you that. No lens will be used with Vaseline. That Vaseline shit is expensive. I'm not going to waste it on no lens, David. This is unbelievable. Right? You just can't get good help anymore around here. It's phenomenal. Right? I pay these mods good. Right? And then here comes Levine, comes right into my chat. Next thing you know, all the women are going, David, take your shirt off for us. This is unbelievable. Right? These are women that 10 years ago thought David was just David. Right? Nah, he's just some guitar dude, man. Nah, geez. Now all of a sudden, his new transformed body that he's all given credit to Carbonol or Carbonol. But I can't even pronounce the stupid thing. He eats meat all the time. I can't do it. Carnival. I don't know what it is. It's carnival diet or whatever. Right now, all the women are going crazy. Oh my God, is that Dave? That's David. Right? The guy 10 years ago, everyone was going, he's just a guitar player. He's just a gunslinger. Now, all of a sudden, he's chiseled from stone. It's a carnival. I don't even know how to pronounce it, Levine. Right? Put some rides up in your backyard. Right? Make it sound like it's a carnivore. I don't know. He's giving all the credit to meat now. Right? Thanks to Levine, the meat prices have gone up all over the lands now. You can lose weight by just eating meat. Now I'm paying $20 for a piece of ribeye steak. This is unreal. Right? The only one suffering from this great Dave Levine transformation is us citizens, is us meat eaters. We're the only ones suffering now from it because the price of meat has skyrocketed, all because of Dave's carnivore diet. This is unreal. It's the last thing I do, Levine, is I'm going to shut this carnivore stuff down. Debbie, what is so funny? I pay you good money. I even get you coffee in my chat. I made you head mod, but Dave comes in and it's like, oh my God, it's a superstar, David. She's posting chats. She's posting all kinds of stuff in my chat. Now she's talk about David that way. You're my mod. This is unbelievable. I can't deal. Where do I get how do I? This is unreal. I'm going to be doing a new infomercial on Dave Levine's guitar channel pretty soon here. Right? I haven't even wore the t-shirts I got from the last infomercial I did. Right? And I can tell you another thing, Levine. You're going to have to up the coffee cup thing because this will break, Levine. This is a Dave Levine coffee cup I'm drinking out of, but this is from China. This will break. If I went to go hit someone over the head with this coffee cup mug, it was shattered into pieces. That's why I'm bringing back 1979 Tupperware. You can beat a man to death with that cup, that Tupperware cup, and it wouldn't even crack it. It won't phase it. Anything. We're making changes, Levine. Pissing him off. I am pissing him off to the kills. Oh, now he wants to rub it in. Now the son of a bitch wants to rub it in. Dave says I posted a short an hour ago and it's already got over 1,000K views. What the F? What do you mean, what the F? Don't act like you're disappointed, Dave. He's acting like he's disappointed. You know, I just posted it an hour ago and it's already got 1K views on it. This is unbelievable. Like he didn't want people to look at the short. Like, come on, Dave. Oh my God, that's really cool. She's posting explosives now and dynamite and fireworks. This is unbelievable. I don't even get a fart out of her butt, and all of a sudden she's posting fireworks and explosives and everything. Dave, that's amazing. You know, I did a video yesterday. I got 1 view on it, Debbie. Yeah, I got 1 view on it. I posted it yesterday. Oh, that's phenomenal, ain't it? I don't see no fireworks and sparklers coming out of your butt for me. It was me. The 1 viewer was you. The 1 viewer was Debbie. No, well, all right, folks. I got to go cut a yard here shortly. I got to go get some creamer. This black coffee stuff is for the birds. So, folks, make sure you check out Dave Levine's channel tonight at 9 o'clock at Martini's. He's playing with AM Station with Jimmy and Kenny. Make sure you check it out, right? Dave, what happened to that one place you used to play where all the women were up dancing, right? I'm telling you, when you were live with FM Station, your chat was packed. All the dudes were in there. We were all checking out the women that were in there dancing, right? But that's when we had better security. And of course, most of them people were there just to say hi to the pedal board. The pedal board, Dave Levine's pedal board, has grown. It's got its own fan base, its own brain built into the pedal board. And most people just go there to look at the pedal board. Right? And the women were up dancing. They were cutting the rug. And Dave says, I'm going to try to change the angle so you can see more of the crowd. Yeah, we want to see them women drunk and dancing around half naked. That's what we pay to see. That's what brings in all the dudes, right? We know Hannah-Bomb will be there. If the women are there, Hannah-Bomb's going to be there. Yeah, it was pretty. I wasn't a big fan of the Jim Blossoms. Paige Turner says song suggestions Till I Hear It from You by Jim Blossoms was the cool opening riff that would be good acoustic. Dave says, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Jim Blossoms. So ixnay on the Jim Blossom A, Paige Turner. Paige, you just can't come in here and tell people what to play and everything because Dave's here and everything, right? Once Dave leaves, you'll be right back, idiot, and I don't know anything. And why do you play the same song over and over again? And what's wrong with you? Do you have half a brain? We know your tactics and techniques. We're starting to get it all together. But I will be doing a new infomercial for Dave Levine. I haven't even wore his t-shirts yet. They're sitting in my closet. I haven't even used one of them coffee cups yet. I'm saving it. Next one, I want you to sign, Levine. He's such a big star. I want you to sign. I want you to sign. I want you to sign the coffee cups, and I want you to sign the t-shirts next time, so I can hang them in the closet, never wear them, and I can tell people this was the first Dave Levine shirt signed, autographed by the man himself, the great Levine. Paige Turner says, just pretend they were from the 78. Yeah, just keep an eye on Dave's channel. You know, like I said, Joe Walsh might make a special appearance there. You never know. I hear he's got new pickups coming out. Right? Single, double, double, single, single, doubles. Which is unbelievable. Never heard of before, but just keep an eye on Levine's channel. You never know who's going to show up there. Right? You never know. Oh, that reminds me to chat out Hot Child in the City for Jimmy. I really don't want to hear Jimmy sing Hot Child in the City. She goes downtown, she gets her knee pads out, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Hot Child in the City, down, 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 down. Nah, I don't know if that would be a good one on acoustic. I really don't. I'm not sure about that. No, I would like to hear some. I would like to hear some more Black Crowes. I'd like to hear some more Alice in Chains unplugged. Uh, you know, I can go on and on. Some more Eagles, right? These are acoustic songs that'll go with acoustic sets. Uh, what we don't want to hear is Ted Nugent Stranglehold acoustic set. But somehow I'm sure Levain will throw that in there. All right, folks, I got to get off here. I got to go get some creamer so I can have a good cup of coffee before I go cut this person's yard. I'll let it dry up here and go cut it, get it over and done with. Make a couple quid. I want to hear that. You want to hear what? Hot Child in the City, Debbie? Oh, I'm sure he'll play it now for you, Deborah. Right? I'm sure he will. Dave will get up there and be like, all right, folks, we have a fan that wants to hear Hot Child in the City. And he'll do it just to get brownie points with all the women. Yeah, well, what can you do? Right? What can you do? Not much. Plug their shows, and that's about all you can do. Of course, I'm going to have to shut this channel down and start over because my whole channel and all my mods have been infected with the Dave Levine channel. Hey, what? How come Krellbar was late last week? Did his computer go down or something? I about turned off the channel. I was like, where's Krellbar? No Krellbar. I'm out of here. But I stuck around because I was loyal to the Levine. And Dave, just to let you know, sometimes people say I'm not there, but I'm really there watching, even when I'm not there. I might be watching 4 other channels, but I'm always on the Dave Levine channel watching. I shrink the panels down so I can see what's going on at Dave's. If someone comes in there saying something, we take them out right away. But of course, we have to get permission from Dave. And Dave, can I take this guy out? Right? And then Dave usually just gives a eye wink or a nod, right? And that's the sign, take him out. And boom, we drop him right there. His computer did F up. That's what I was wondering. I was like, where the heck is Krellbar this week? Where's the big guy? Let me see what Paige is saying. We need you at Martini's dancing, Debbie. Go on, Deb. Sure, everybody needs everything I want, right? Anything I want, people want. Let me see what else, Paige. In cut-off jeans with a hint of butt cheek. I don't even get butt cheek around her, and probably never will. I'll have to pay for butt cheek, which I want to thank that viewer out there that did send me a list of incredible ladies that, well, I could call if I wanted to spend some time with. Thank you. But it's obvious that Debbie Fox is going to be at Dave Levine's at Martini's dancing in short jeans with butt hanging out. And this is where I draw the line. There's only so much I can deal with on this channel. And that is not one of them. Well, I hope you're all happy. Wrecked my life. But as long as the Dave Levine channel is still going strong and up and going, that's all that really matters, right? That's all that really matters, right? That's all that really matters is that Dave Levine's channel is just about ready to break 24,000. And oh, ain't it a shame that he just put out a short? And it's, oh my God, that's just an hour ago. And I heard he got 1,000 views on it. This is horrible. It's just horrible, ain't it, David? It surely is. But here's the thing. Next week, we're going to have Stallone on my channel. Hey, David, I want to talk to you. We're going to have all kinds of people here. We're going to have Stallone himself here. Yo. Yo. Don't drink, Paige. After a couple of Long Islands. I don't care. Just go. Right? I hope you're happy, LeBain. Everything that I fell in love with, well, has now become the Dave Levine channel. And this is the Johnny Kramer channel. Right? It's now become the Dave Levine channel. I can't have nothing. I can't have nothing. Dave, did you say you had a Johnson amp too? Oh, you said you had a Johnson. Yeah, I got one of them too, but I also have a Johnson amp. And I'll be danged if it don't sound like a tube amp. I'm thinking about getting that 6505 PV amp from the pawn shop, putting it on layaway. They said they give me a couple months to pay for it. And at that price, I've been watching Glenn in his channel, and he's like, if you can get these amps now cheap, get them because they'll be worth a lot, being that the 6505 was actually the 5150 PV. The whole thing, the board, the wiring, the tubes, everything's the same. It's just they changed it to the 6505. Paige, stop stringing or stirring the shit pot. No, it's too late now, Debbie. Well, you had my heart. You had my soul. I put everything in your hands, Deborah. Now all of a sudden I found out that I was being two-timed because Levine has already stole their Levine's channel. Now here comes Paige Turner telling Debbie to go dance in short jean shorts with a couple of Long Island iced teas. I can't have any, son of a bitch. You are a wild Debs. You listen to Buck Cherry. Ow, you're crazy, bitch. But you blink, blink, blink on top of bed, and I'm bow doing you all night. At one time, I used to know that song. But everyone was like, oh my God, that's such a sick song. It's talking about screwing a woman, or she's so good. Exactly. Ain't they all? Ain't they all? They get their way. They definitely get their way. And just because I listen to Buck Cherry does not make me a certain person. That's right, Paige Turner. All right, it's been a great afternoon, but I got work to do. I don't know why I woke up so early this morning to go cut grass. It was foggy. I knew it probably was going to be wet, but not as wet as I thought it was. It's soaking wet out there. That dang fog bank this morning was unbelievable. Kept everything wet, moist, sticky. Oh, wait, that's a Van Halen song. I think that was something like Rock Candy or something. Hagar song. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the great Dave Levine for showing up tonight, or today, I mean. Folks, go on, Johnny. No, I'm done, Debbie. It's all over with. I gave you my heart, my soul, my channel, and old pretty boy Levine comes in the channel, and all the women are going crazy. No, it's all right, Deborah. Don't worry about it. It's what I do, right? It's what I do. Now, I'm going to go get some creamer to have a good cup of coffee before I go. and cut this yard. I'm supposed to call them before I go there so they can go and check the yard to make sure it's dry. And I'm going to get this yard done. Thank God I weed whacked already. So all I got to do is show up, jump on the tractor, cut the grass, and then get the push mower and cut the backyard. And I'm out of there, man. Oh, I got to blow the driveway down. And then I'm out of there. A cool, crisp dineros for an hour of work. I'm happy with that. All right, is there anything else anybody wants to say? Right? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone want to say anything before I end this video? Make sure you go to Dave Levine's channel tonight. 9 o'clock at Dave's Guitar Channel. Don't get it mixed up with Dave's Guitar World Channel, the guy that works on guitars. Don't get it mixed up with that, folks. I also watch and sub to him. You're looking for Dave's Guitar Channel. At 9 o'clock, a live show from Martini's, acoustic set. Be there or be somewhere else. I don't know. That's up to you folks, but I'll probably be stopping in over there and modding and checking, running security in the chat. You don't want me running security for your band because you're going to have a whole floor full of people that have been tased and just laying there. I said that don't get too close to the Levines. But they run security a lot different these days. You can't just walk up to someone and tase them because they're too close to the pedal board or too close to one of the band members. You just can't run security like you used to in the 70s, right? You can't do it. You're going to ride your tractor and listen to Buck Cherry. I'm glad you're going to, Deborah. I had plans for you, Debbie. You were going to go far, girl. I can tell you that much. On this channel, you were going to be somebody. You were going to be the head of the channel. But I can see that it's all about chiseled bodies out of granite stone and who's got more guitars and pedals, effect pedals. That's what it is with the women today. They don't care about us or anything. It's all on how many guitars you got and how many foot pedals. That's all the women really care about. What's the power on your amp? Right? Is it a tube amp? Do you got tubes? Right? And it's all these women care about. They don't care about us. Right? Look at my fingers. They're all callous from playing. Do you care about that? No. All they care about is this Dave Levine guy. I don't know. Right? The biggest thing since sliced bread or something. I don't know. This is unreal. I can't, I was trying to find a wife. I was trying to find someone to settle down with, right? Change the life, change the whole thing. But it's impossible when you got all these chiseled stone people running around or whatever. I don't care no more. It don't bother me no more. Right? It don't bother me anymore. I'm not jealous or anything. Turn your wrench in, Debbie. It's over with. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I don't know what you folks are talking. I don't hold a grudge of anything, right? Not at all. I don't hold a grudge about anything or anybody or anything. I move and go on and turn your wrench in, Debbie. It's over with. I'm joking. I gotta go. Go mow the lawn. You will feel better. I know. Once I get on that tractor and get away from everybody, I do feel better. I go into another place when I'm on the tractor. One of the farm guys is like, this house that I cut grass is surrounded by farm fields. And I've had professional tractor dudes come up to me and say, you want to drive, I have a chance where I might be able to drive a tractor for harvesting. And they've even come to me and said, dude, your lines are so straight when you cut the grass. How do you do that? You don't have no GPS system or anything on it. I'm like, my GPS is my brain, my eyes, a gift that God gave me. So these professional tractor dudes are like, we got GPS. That's what keeps our lines so straight. And I'm like, I have eyeballs that the Lord gave me. And them lines, I'm telling you right now, NASA called. They're like, we want to use them lines to base our satellites off. I'm like, go ahead. Right? Perfectly crisp, straight lines all the way down. And I'm getting so good where I have conquered the checkerboard lawn. Right? 1 week I'll cut it one way, the next week I'll come back, I'll cut it the next week. And the next thing you know, I got a checkerboard in the yard. Right? People are driving by flabbergasted. How? I don't know. It's all up here. I don't know. But I gotta go. Now, all you folks, go to Dave Levine's channel tonight at 9 o'clock. Dave's Guitar Channel, AM station is playing live gig, martinis, acoustic set. Have a great show. God bless you all. I gotta go. I only wanted one thing in life, and that was a woman. But it's obvious I can't have nothing these days. I guess I'll have to get my chiseled body back. That's the only way I'm going to get a woman, or learn how to play like Eddie Van Halen or Dave Levine, and that probably will get me a good woman. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I got things to do. I can't sit around here all day. I got to go cut a yard. You folks have a great day. God bless you all. Thanks for stopping in. The great Levine, eighth wonder of the world. Debbie Fox, Paige Turner, all the greats, right? All the greats. Love you all. Have a great day. Yeah, I hope it was fun for you, right? Because it sucked for me. So that's good, right? That's always good, right? All right, you folks have a great day. And don't forget, pretty soon we'll be having Stallone on the channel and everything. It's going to be great. Debbie, I still love you. What? What did he say? I was just trying to say, Johnny, I love you. I know I love you too, Rocky. I love you too. Debbie, I love you. Yeah, don't worry about Debbie. She's in love with Levine. Well, Dave Levine. She's in love with Dave Levine. I'm gonna break his eyebrow. I know you're gonna beat him up and everything. He's playing at Martini's tonight at 9 o'clock. He's right in your neighborhood, Rocky. He is right in your neighborhood. Martini's, that little place down there. I'll beat him. I'll crush him. And you crush him, Rock. Go get him. Hey, yo, Levine. Yo. Hey, yo, David. When I do, I'm going to break you in pieces. Yo. It's over for you, Levine. I'm just being an idiot. Don't worry. All right, folks. Have a great day. I got to go do some work. I'll be back in a couple hours. Have a great day. Love y'all. Peace. Enjoy this beautiful weather before winter hits, folks. God bless.